coach for Ålesund and GEIRANGER. We are now going directly to the railway station in Ålesund.
Alright everyone, good morning from Ålesund. That was a pretty bus ride. It's actually only like halfway over. We are going to GEIRANGER National Park in Norway, possibly the most scenic and famous touristy place in all of Norway. It's taken me 4 trips to actually go there. I usually obviously don't like to do like overly touristy things, but I'm allowing myself. I went to the aquarium yesterday, and today we're going to GEIRANGER National Park, and I am so excited. It is so pretty out here. Even just being on the bus, it's just stunning. But yeah, that's our plan for today. I'm gonna chill here for a little bit. We have a 30-minute break basically, and then we'll be off. The mountains, the ocean, the fjords, everything's perfect. There's even like gondola going up there. Wow. This mountain in particular is crazy. Look at those jagged peaks. And here we have the golden train. Don't actually know what it's all about, but apparently the train tracks have been washed up by a landslide anyway, so pretty. Alright, we are incredibly out here on top of TROLLSTIGEN. 30-minute break. Well, I guess it's not really break, it's sightseeing time. Also, oh my gosh, that bus ride, incredibly gorgeous. I'm not usually afraid of heights, but a little bit there. Man, I gotta say, I'm incredibly cold. but it's so pretty. A little scary. Also, such good weather considering it's usually pouring rain in this area. This is insane. Holy. This. There's Geiranger where we're going.
Further out the fjord is the Seven Sisters. 7 parallel waterfalls, but there are probably not so many now.
Cool. Right, well, we've been to Geiranger, and it is a cruise ship with 6,000 people here, so a little busy. But I have about 2.5 hours until my ferry leaves, which I'm excited for because it's going through the fjord. So, don't really know what I'm doing here. Something about a fjord center up that way. I might check that out. First of all, I'm going to Joker because I am hungry. Alright, I have my picnic. I will say, It is incredibly busy. What is this like? There's just like a wipeout course up there. Yeah, lots of people. All right, y'all. Here's the view. Here's the spread. Got a wrap. Donut, apple, granola bar, Stratos chocolate, and iced tea. It's good. Okay. I think I found the one road in Geiranger that's not shoulder to shoulder with people. I'm not gonna complain too much about the crowds because hey, they're from that cruise ship, and the cruise industry is half the reason why I have a job. So, not gonna complain too much. But yeah, nice to just breathe a little bit here. Was gonna go up there to some thing. I don't know, man. I would get up there and there'd be too many people anyway, so. Nice little walk in the fjord. Kind of alone. It's fine. Okay, that being said though, it is gorgeous. Like, everything today so far. And the weather, like, the fact that normally it's pouring rain here, and it has been the last few days, like, I'm so lucky and blessed to have it like this today. Kayaking would be really nice, I will say that. Alright, I found a spot to chill. I was thinking of bringing a book, but I keep bringing my book everywhere and not reading it, so I didn't bring a book. But now I really wish. I want to read my Norwegian diary of a wimpy kid. Let me do it. I'm also really regretting not bringing my bathing suit. Like, what the heck? It wasn't supposed to be this nice out. Ugh, this would have been the perfect spot. Ugh. It's really cool seeing all the sea life here too. I mean, can't see a lot right here. But after the aquarium yesterday, you know? Not to be a nerd about things, but it's actually not even that cold. I guess it's the ocean, so it's fairly regulated, but yeah. Oh, this would just be such a great swimming spot. I'm upset. Walking a little further, see what I can find. You can see over here all those switchbacks that we came down, and then over there. This water is such a gorgeous color too. Cool. There's so many waterfalls here too. Here is my ferry. Goodbye, over to touristed place. Alright, my bus was leave in like 8 minutes and is an 8-minute walk away. So I'm just moving. I'm assuming it waits for people, but I don't want to. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Okay. Other people are waiting for the bus already, so hasn't left yet. I do not want to be stranded wherever the heck this is tonight, because I got a bus to catch to Bergen tomorrow. Alright, we are back in Ålesund. Someone's getting a ticket for double parking. Yeah. Life is good. Back in the Airbnb. I'm freaking exhausted. This trip in general is killing me. But I did want to get some general thoughts from today. Because I saw some pretty popular Norwegian things, or pretty touristy things here in Norway. So, a few thoughts. First of all, the V bus that I took all the way here from Ålesund to GEIRANGER in the fjord there, that was fantastic. I don't think I talked about this yet, but my bus driver was incredible. He so many random facts. He was funny. He was so thoughtful and helpful for everyone. Again, that was actually the quickest way for me to get there, which is why I booked it. I didn't even realize it was technically a tour bus, and we actually made stops at all those amazing places. So, highly recommend doing that. In general, I would recommend if you're doing a day trip there and don't want to spend money on a expensive hotel in the fjord, do exactly what I did. Take the bus from Ålesund there, and then you can take the ferry through the fjord, because it's absolutely gorgeous. You have to do that. And then I didn't take it all the way back to Ålesund because it's twice as much money. I think more, maybe 3 times as much money. So I just took it to the first stop, and from there you can take a city bus for $10 back to Ålesund. So, I mean, the entire thing isn't cheap, but it's so much cheaper than if you were to stay there or anything like that. So that would be my recommendation. Also, in general, I saw some of the most, if not the most stunning landscapes in my entire life today. And I've been to some pretty beautiful places, and I live in one of the most beautiful places in the world, in my opinion. But it was around every corner, even just the city bus back, absolutely gorgeous. It was literally overwhelming how around every corner it was just something so uniquely stunning that you've never seen before. So honestly, it was really hard to fully take in everything. I almost need to do this again a few times, or take it slower, but that's kind of not an option if you want to do it on a semi-budget. So yeah, I think that's partially why I'm exhausted, because I've just been trying to take in everything all at once. Yeah, anyway, my other thing is, of course, the fjord itself, extremely busy, extremely touristy, unlike anything I've ever seen anywhere in the world, honestly, with how packed it was with people. But it makes sense. It is one of the most beautiful places ever. But I was kind of surprised how little of that was everywhere else. Even the little tour bus and then my city bus on the way back. I mean, I prefer to travel this way, where I feel more part of this the society. I'm not taking tour specific things. I like to just take what local people here would take. So that was good. But yeah, anyway, I'm exhausted. That's gonna do it for this video. Tomorrow I leave Ålesund to Bergen. If you haven't noticed, by the way, I am trying to do like a loop through Norway, starting in Oslo, going up through Inlandet, up to Trondheim, and then down the west coast, and then back over from Bergen to Oslo, which is where I'm going to be spending my birthday. So that's super exciting. So yeah, that's just the general plan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.